Albert, this short break here you guys have had, did you spend it anyway? We saw a few guys went to Hawaii. How did you spend it?
I went to Disneyland with kids, so I don't know if that classifies as days off.
Not like it.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it was a good time. Yeah, it was. I think it was good mentally for everyone to, get a little break from training. We've been going since January, early January, and now we have a week to regroup, and it starts again.
How long did you spend at Disneyland?
3 days. Yeah.
So how much of that time did you actually enjoy it?
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't a Hawaii kind of a vacation like some other guys.
Would you feel refreshed though?
Mentally, yes.
How old are your kids?
They're gonna be 6 and 2 in about a month, both of them. So yeah, they enjoyed it.
A lot of running from the 6-year-old.
No, a lot of running from the 2-year-old actually.
Oh.
6-year-old was good, yeah.
Favorite rides?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now getting back to soccer, you're back here. After that reset, is the feel any different in the group? Does it feel like people that had that time now maybe are a little recharged?
Yeah, it feels like everybody is, more energy in training. I don't know, it's, the second day back, but, I just feel like the group's happy to be back, happy to be back on the field after a few days off. And, I think we understand, the position where we are in the league, and having 6 away games and 4 home games before the playoffs start, So, we see the picture clear. We know there's some tough places that we have to go and road to, but, we're good enough to get results there, So it's about, as I said, first game back will be Atlanta at home, and it will be an important game because it's one of the home games, and, I feel like we have to take care of the home games.
Have you been spending any time sort of reflecting on what you think has gone well and not gone well during the first part of the season?
Yeah, I don't think I needed 4 days off to see what went well and what didn't. But yeah, overall, I think, we're smart players. Everybody knows that when we play well and when we don't, we know that the first 30, 35 minutes against Monterrey was some of the best soccer we've played this year. And then it went downhill from there. So, we know what we can do on a good day. And, and I think in this last 10 games, being tight as a team defensively and not giving up goals will be just as important as scoring goals. It's always that crunch time when it comes towards the end of the season. It's the teams that can keep zeros and keep clean sheets. Those are the teams that will more likely get a result. So I think that defensive part of the game that we started so well this year has kind of gone away a little bit in the last few games, and we gave up so many goals. And we have to put it together as a group, defensively and offensively.
This Monterrey game, where the team plays so well for 20 minutes, you were playing in that holding mid right next to Joe Paulo. How easy was it to go back and play there and maybe be effective? Because when you guys are attacking, it does give you freedom to get higher up the field, even if you're playing holding mid.
Yeah, I mean, there is always this. It depends on the game, on the opposition, how the game's going, and there's always space to get forward. But a team like Monterrey, what we saw second half, what they did to us was every time we lost the ball or the goalkeeper made a save, within 10 seconds they were in our goal. So that's the dangerous part, and you have to find a balance as a holding mid of how many times you can forward when it is the right time to go forward, because if you go forward every time from a holding mid position, then you leave in massive hole in the middle of the field, and a good team like Monterrey can expose that.
In order to get the best players on the team, it seems like you could be playing that role, a line back. You're still comfortable with that? You still feel pretty naturally there, or does that just changes the way you play?
I mean, it changes slightly of what I do on the field, but yeah, I feel very comfortable there. It's the position that I played most of my career. It's still middle of the field. It's not as attacking as 10, but it's still somewhat in the middle and somewhat around the ball and linking up play. And yeah, if that's the position I'll be in, then yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable for sure.
Obviously, next year you're thinking about contracts. Guys might be leaving, guys might be staying. Do you give any thought to that, whether it's personally and then in the group, or you just focus on the right now?
No, I mean, I'm focused on right now. I don't know what's gonna be next week, well, never mind what's gonna be next year. So no, the thought process, at least for me, and I think it's for everybody, is right now. We want to do well, and we want to win another trophy like we did last year. And the only one competing now left is the MLS Cup. So if that's the only trophy we're fighting for, then that's what we will try and win. And yeah, as far as contracts, we have to do well as a team, first of all, and then I feel like most of the guys will have a chance to stay if a team does well. It's a team sport. It's not an individual sport, and it doesn't mean if you have the most tackles or most this and that you are guaranteed a contract. It takes more than 11 guys to win a trophy and to be a successful team, and every single one of us is a part of that. So yeah, I always put team in front of myself. So yeah, I'm thinking about this year, not next year.
You've been in MLS so long that you're someone who knows the league. What have you thought about this League's Cup, and has it been entertaining? How good it's been? Now that you're even out of it and maybe looking at some of those games, how good has it been? What are the goods? What are the bads? The pros and cons?
No, I think the tournament as an idea is a great. Obviously, we won't have the best memories from this year because we haven't won a game. But as far as like the competition and seeing the other games, some of the other games in the later stages of the tournament, I think the stadiums are full. A lot of fans, not just from US but from everywhere, come to see the games, and entertaining games. I like the penalty system as well. After 90 minutes, nobody wants to play the extra 30 minutes and sit back and hope for penalties anyway. So yeah, it's been entertaining, it's been good, and yeah, I think as far as the idea of the tournament, it's been successful.